This game has so many hidden secrets. Everything is just layer after layer, peeling back an onion. It is the Shrek of video games. I don't know if that's a good thing. Somebody wants... Oh, boy. Maybe that's a good music video. Does anyone want... God damn it. What the shit? I forgot I hate these guys. What are you trying to do? Is it gone? Did it... You gave up, right? Okay. Nothing this way. I mean, I guess this means it's dead. It came at me. I hate those things. The one that looks like Mothmen. But I will take this. It's strange I haven't found another damage boost one, right? Is that crazy? Just a straight damage boost since level 1? That seems odd. I see you. But how do I get to you? Open yourself to me. Can I pull it apart brick by brick? Because by God, I will. In theory, I guess there's metal in there. Oh, could I just go around? Looked like there was an entrance over here. Son of a... Here we are. We on this thing now. What a great reveal that now I'm like, oh boy. Now I have to go back to the rest of the game. Just like the mold. It's like, oh yeah, you got to go back and do all that stuff over again. Fantastic. Just lovely. All right. Did that. Here's the chips that aren't real. Look at that. It was all a lie. Or that one shot destroyed all those bags. But I prefer to think it's just a projected image of delicious snacks. And behind it, carrots and legumes. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to yoink. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to yoink. This is a plane, if I ever saw one. Anything around? Now they got me looking everywhere for stuff. Okay, so I need one more thing there. But I also have an elevator here now. That's interesting. So, oh, it's up above. I probably need to power it on. Is that the plan? Hello? All right, come on, come with me. Yep, I heard that ding. That is the International Elevator Ding. Now, if you monsters pop in here trying to kill me, I'm gonna be I guess I can't fight them. I don't have... We're just straight up going to the projector. This could be terrible for us. Hey. I'm gonna let that blow. I do not like when they get close like that. Those guys hurt. Ah, cool. There we go. Ended that guy's life. Ended all the lives now. No, I'm not even gonna play games with you anymore. You suck, dude. Alright, we'll wait for that to recharge. I'm gonna throw a box at this guy. Gift wrap his ass. Whoa! All right, deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I threw a box at the deputy. In this mess, the one thing not ruined. Uh-oh, airplane evaluation order. Man, I keep moving stuff. Here we go. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of blank, Cincinnati. Blank, Cincinnati? What? That's not how towns work. That's not how that works. You mean Cincinnati, Ohio? Maybe like a smaller partisan like Hamilton. I don't know. It is suspected to be connected to the blank AWE. See case file blank for details. And is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel special access blank. For more information on tunnel, okay, links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and blank. See file 412, okay. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blank blank, and initial readings have been taken by the research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. This is really more of a thing about how they transport stuff and how everyone assumes the tracks are haunted and things like that, rather than that being a ghost plane. Was there anything over here I missed? Oh, this is a terrible office. Yoink. Nothing. Okay. Down we go. Into the brightest corridor imaginable. Hello? Have a seat. Ordinary AWE, Stage 1A, dump. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on the shelf. There were lots of dolls. So that's Dylan. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. So that's Jesse. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing in his gang. Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. That's Dylan again. Extrapolated information, unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation, house. That guy scared me. It took him a little too long to vanish. Thought he was about to get his ass back up and be like, "No, you like the slides, do you?" Are you all about to attack me if I listen to this?
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
It's very scary with those noises.
Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, if you found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a funny show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother was there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Fort Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break.
The best part is they have the exact same number of commercial breaks as Coast to Coast AM too. If you were curious, that is precisely the exact amount of commercials. Too many is the answer. All right. I have a feeling that's going to turn on if I get close to it. Ordinary AWE 24. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP15, welcome to the OOP15 club, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected image opens doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at a local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, see OOP15 case, and Darling presentations for details. A team led by director Trench and Darling arrived at the site on September 14, so the bosses were there. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews, prom candidate program. Okay. We about to get real weird? Here we go.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
What about, like, there's something about him that I want to say, of course, he's like the final bad guy, right? But there's something just wonderfully fun about him that I'm like, he can't, maybe he's misguided, but I don't know. Right? He seems like a wacky character, but like Emily, he's just there for the science. Now on to the real probable bad guy, Dylan Faden. Jesse and me followed the Dung Monkeys to the cave. The Dung Monkeys? Is that the name of the gang? That's a terrible gang name. Or a great one, I don't know. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the Dung Monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog? The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Additional slide designation hand is verified and in bureau possession. Okay, so that's the one they have? Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. Oh, I do love Dog Neil. Sounds like a real friend. I'm sorry, what is this? Deviltree? Cool. Well, this hallway looks like a ton of fun. I like when I can just one-shot him like that. Man, that feels nice. Oh, hell yes. Okay. Ooh, this is needed. Thank you. All right, let me hit you with the F. And let's go to my constructs. Can I build... Oh my god, I can upgrade my grip. Yes, enter, continue. Make it the best thing ever. We'll worry about mods and stuff later. Let's go hit it with the G. Oh, yes, that's nice. Oh, yes, that's nice. Energy gain from headshots. Ammo cost 11. 27, 38. All right, so we're going to F this. Get out of there, F you. Ammo cost per shot. Minus 14. That could be useful. Ammo refund chance on hit. Damage after kill. Reload speed. That's a 19% seems really low. Ammo cost per shot. Maybe that's 14%. Those percentages, that's a low-ass chance. That's a low-ass percentage. Maybe reload speed. Although I have reload speed already. All right, ammo cost. Sure. Anything new come down the pipeline over here? No, just a bunch of the same thing. One of these days I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you, damage boost. I don't know when. I don't know why. I don't know how, but one day. Is this a fake wall? Nope, that's just a damaged wall. Okay. Wow, looks like there's a lot of damaged walls. Well, all right. We are... Oh, 1B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell? I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. Dog Neil. He was a melted thing, right? And then, when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. Exactly. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom had beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Damn. So he was in there, and either the slide changed him, or he was in there so long, he just naturally changed. Like when they switched the slide, maybe it changed. I don't know. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. Yeah, Dog Neil came and took everyone out. Get him, Dog Neil.
Let's see what they have on ordinary.
What?
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
That was visually the coolest. That thing right there, that was so neat. Wow. The way they use lighting there. Man, this game, sometimes genius. Actually, most of the time, genius. Sometimes, what's beyond genius? Next level, so this is, if I go up, this is the fallout radius. Huh. All these areas around, I can't get up there. That's the dump. So this is where it all happened. And then everyone associated, what they're saying is they all vanished, right? That's probably the fallout of the town. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Ordinary AWE, Stage 3, Public School. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her? Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in? Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Dylan, already creepy back then. That was the tipping point. It was like Lord of the Flies level bad. Ah, the dung monkeys. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asked us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When I woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. JF. Extrapolated information. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed. Result from slide projector related AWE. Wow. I feel like it isn't her and probably the dung monkeys, maybe Tom. Someone else probably made that happen because not the mama, not the mama, sounds like probably the bad thing that got everyone. Is there more about that? Is there like a ordinary level 4 information? And it's just all about Dog Neil. Well, cool. Actually, I kind of like that. I get to throw this at you. It was a drive-by. A hit and run. Oh, Jesus. Can I pick up a tree? No? Okay, well. Another automobile fatality. Oh, no. Don't mess with nature. There we go. That guy just got hit and boom. Boom. Okay, never mind. He's got lots of armor. Okay, you're trying to blow up my town. You suck. Actually, I love that they have a guy who's trying to blow up the town. That's pretty neat. His ass is dead.
Small projector film outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
In this area right here? Oh, you mean they recreate they have the thing called the dump. Right, okay. I was like, wait, they put in this room? No, there's literally a room labeled the dump. Oh boy. Okay.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No, Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris, she's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Did she break out of an institution? Well, that's new. Because I guess I assumed because she was a janitor and she was living her life, maybe she was seeing a psychiatrist on the side, but it appears that it was more than that. Like she really needed help or was institutionalized? I don't know. Another ordinary supplement. Okay. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews, blah, blah, blah. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides with projector. JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide and burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau. What? Just all of it? With the hopes of finding additional slides and other altered materials? Yeah. So I assume their thought process, because that's how the Bureau works, is that they don't know whether it's the projector or the slides or the dump. The power's somewhere, and there's also these additional missing slides. Anything else I'm looking for, or are we just coming out here?
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Agreed. Agreed. You're right. Anything else to click on to... Oh, hell yes. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in the projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. So I guess he found what he was looking for, or maybe found something he wasn't. I've seen battleground areas before. I know how this works. What if I go all the way up? Globes. Oh, the old globe. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank Toronto, again with this city thing, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Whoa! So there's like a underground world of AWE and stuff? Man, there's a world out there in this game that I want to be a part of. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank, blank, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplemental materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nut job radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored with his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Maybe we do the once-over and we run around all this and see what's what. Also, map, huh? And there's another area beyond this. You see that? Alright, well, I'm going to kill your ass first. Alright, that's easier. Are these guys really going to climb up the stairs to get me? Take your time, fellas. I'll wait. That's so ridiculous. Yup. Yup. I don't even need to go down there to fight. Officer? Alright, they send in more guys. I see how this is gonna go. Wow, there are a lot of guys here. Okay. Shoot that guy in the head. Where'd this fool go? They're still coming. How many we got? Officer. Well, I mean, that all happened.
Check that lab.
Maybe it's the yellow suit, but call me Cheddar, because I cheesed the hell out of that. But there was really nothing up here. All right, never mind. I was about to say, I came up here. That was the smartest plan I had for this fight. I didn't expect that to be the way that things went down, but like, yeah, okay. There's nothing over there. All right. Well, I guess we can... That's where I came from initially. Look at this. I'll take all the things. There's some crazy notes on here. Nope. My weapon's full? How the hell did that happen? Man, oh man. Okay, well, we'll get rid of this. And, do this, and this, and this. And we'll do... The twos gotta go. Twos, get out of here. You gotta go. Okay, I'll take it. So I just get another level 2. You know what? Sometimes you get the 2 you deserve. What the hell? Asgard. The old gods of Asgard rebirth. All right, rock on. The tires. Oh, there's so much more fun things to throw down here. I was just throwing rocks like an idiot. Oh, speaking of throwing rocks like an idiot. There's the mobile lab. And this probably opens up to the across the way place, right? Whatever that is. Yo, if they just have Polaris stored up in here, how's that work though? Because they have the hand slide. And that's why she wanted me to lead, or that's why she like led me here? What is this?
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Nothing should ever make Dylan smile like that. You know it's bad if that's what's gonna happen. Also, we got multimedia Dylan Faden? Alright, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Oh, that's the presentation. What? Oh, this was about Dylan?
Dylan's a lost cause.
Oh, what?
I know I struggled to see this, but we've contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector.
Fascinating. That was cut off from the original one. Wow.
That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
They got me missing things. So there's something hidden in this one too?
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life. Popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
So did that? I don't think that one had anything new, right? As far as I'm aware. Spare footage? Oh, we have to click spare. All right. I'm going to go oldest house, spare footage, ordinary. I think I've seen this one like 8 times, though. I don't know.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building.
Oh, interesting. They found it through the subway.
It was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power. An ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
I can't remember which ones I've seen in entirety and which ones I haven't, but I assume let's just go through and see what happens, right? This one, by the way, ordinary, flashing. Spare footage is like, if you want to look, which I kind of do now. Oh, is this the weird one where it was just them doing stuff? And they're like, why are you looking at me? bro. Do you think this is Darling running the test or recording, or he's so happy to be next to her? Shut up. You know you like it. So I have seen this one. Is there more to it? So much sexual tension. Really one-sided, but... Okay, yeah, this is the thing. So I have seen this. This is where he does this. He's like, hey. She's like, oof, this is my boss. Okay. And ordinary.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case.
This seems new.
A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6.
All right, not so much
His
new.
sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much.
They're just like little.
potential.
Sometimes they're little
We're
clips
talking
and
North Lord level
bits.
readings here.
Sometimes they seem important. Sometimes
And I
they're
don't
just a
wanna
little bit
invoke his
extra.
name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I like fast forward a little bit? I want to see the end if there's anything different at the end, because this is where he's like, "Look, it's fine. The boy murdered a dude. It's okay. We'll be good."
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
But no one really liked Roberts, and who cares?
Excessive force.
Although maybe that's why
Everyone has so
his
much.
staff is like so weirded out by him, because this zealousness he
He's
has,
just a kid. Like, I'll take
and
the
a friend probably died, right?
he needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
Although, as we know, Robert, kind of an asshole. Roberts was not cool.
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, nothing new.
We'll make this work.
All right. Well, you know, sometimes you get the news, sometimes you don't. Lots of different things. America Overnight got that. You and your special powers. Terrible. This is unfortunate. Poets of the Fall, my dark disquiet. Question. Do you think that's part of the poem that she had? That she created or thought up, or that was related to the guy with the movie? Do you think that's possible? They would set up so that song was related to that part of the story? I think that'd be pretty neat. Alright, as this opens... Ah, yes. There's terrible stuff down below. I probably have to turn it again. What's over this way? Just part of the junkyard. This is where they put all the clipping parts of this. What the what? Speaking of which. Okay. The real question is, I need to move the turntable that way in order to open that door. All right, I was about to... Oh, screw it. Hi, fellas. Woo! I'm out, haters! Ah! Ah! Oh, my ass. Yeah, deal with that. Deal with that, guys. Oh, my God. All right. The enemy of my enemy. Oh, my Lord. That was not cool at all. Okay, I need to go over to... Which way? This way. Oh, what? Oh, it wants me to go to research? Man, I don't want to go to research. I want to check out what's over there. Look at, there's a whole other area. Get out of town. There's no way for me to mess with that. It's right there, though. It's right there, though. Sterling AWE. I just want to go there so badly. Alright, maybe it's not the point right now. Where on the map is the nearest thing? It's all the way back there. I guess I can go straight right here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Delightful. I always feel like this could be more helpful. But have you ever thought, oh my God, what am I doing? That's the real goodness. And more energy, sure. Why not?
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC! What are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze!
I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
You